What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Episode 59 of our podcast in sports. We are in a different spot.
Same spot, different spot.
Same spot, different vibes, but we're still coming at you. How we doing, Chris?
Pretty good, David.
Pretty good. Good to be home.
Yeah, I'm happy to be home.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's a little echoey.
Well,
But
we'll see.
There's no stuff here.
Right, everything's out in the main living room.
Yep.
Narum got his floors done and new carpet. That's why we're here. So, if anybody cares.
Yeah, how are you today, David?
I'm doing well. The weather is starting to come along.
Yeah,
It's a little breezy, but hey, the sun was shining. Feels good.
it does feel good. It feels very good.
So,
Let's jump into it. What's the top moment you got for them this week?
yeah, so my top moment, I saw it on Twitter actually. John Rahm has pocketed $13.8 million in prize money this year.
That's a lot of money.
Last year, Scotty Scheffler, the highest, was at $14.09 million total for the whole year.
It's only May 2nd.
He has finished 9 out of the last 11 tournaments in the top 10, and he's won 4.
That's very good.
And he just finished second in the last one in the Mexico Open.
Really?
Yes, that's insane.
Thanks, so he's killing it.
He is killing it would be an understatement, I think. Yes, he is hot.
I don't know if he doesn't strike me as somebody that just like purchases all these random items.
No, he doesn't seem like he's a super fancy guy, but I would probably say he's probably got a very nice house.
Probably.
Yeah, he has a little kid. He's got a very nice house.
Does he have one kid?
I think one little one so far.
Got
I
it.
don't know. Yeah, after I don't know. But
Okay.
I mean, it's crazy. He won the Masters. He took home $3.2 million, but when he won the Genesis Invitational, he took home $3.6.
Really?
Yeah,
That doesn't make any sense.
that must have been a huge purse upgrade.
Must have.
Yeah.
That's
Then he also had to withdraw from the players, so he could have won that one too. But
He probably would have.
yeah, who knows? So yeah, good for him. A lot of money. He's not going to the live. I can tell you that much.
No, he's making plenty.
Yeah, he's doing well for himself. So what about you?
All right, my top moment.
Oh
So,
boy.
Lynn Sanity, Jeremy Lin.
Yep.
You know what I'm gonna say?
No, I know who Jeremy Lin is though.
So he made history. He had the very first 50-point triple-double in the Taiwan PLG League history.
He's in the Taiwan
Yep.
PLG League now.
He's playing in Taiwan,
Man,
and his stat line was 50 points, 11 assists, and 10 rebounds.
did they win? Do you know?
I don't know.
Oh, who cares?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he made history. I would assume.
Yeah.
I mean, if he scored 50 points.
So you think the Taiwan League is above? Like, where do you think it ranks? Like, it's obviously the NBA. Like, is that like up there? Like, are they all the same after that? Like, is the Chinese League the same? Like,
No.
Jimmer Fredette used to dominate back in the Shanghai Knights or whatever his team was.
It's not the same.
Like Eric Bledsoe's over there somewhere.
It's not the same.
Yeah. Think Dylan Brooks will be over there?
No.
You think somebody's gonna sign him here?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. It'd be good to see him go over there. See what he can do.
No, I mean the Euro, like Barcelona and Real Madrid.
They have a team, basketball team?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. One of those. I think Luca played on Real
I feel like what's his name?
before he was
Ricky
in the
Rubio
NBA.
must have played over there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. They're usually a decent team when it comes to like.
I think Spain teams might be the second best.
Yeah, we got like the Gasol brothers.
Yeah.
Used to.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow, crazy. Good for Jeremy Lin. Still relevant.
Yeah, it's true.
Still relevant. Man,
Alright.
those were the days.
Yeah, let's keep it moving.
Twins went 3-1 against the Royals. They play the White Sox coming up here next. They're currently sitting at 17-12. Minnesota Wild lost to the Dallas Stars. Their season's over. Timberwolves also lost to the Nuggets. Their season's over. Tough.
Bang, bang, done with.
We'll get back to this later, but the Minnesota Vikings in their first round drafted Jordan Addison out of USC, wide receiver. Minnesota United tied this past weekend. Their record is currently 3-3-3. And
Wow.
they play Vancouver coming up next.
Very average.
Minnesota Gopher Baseball went 1-2 against Nebraska. They play Michigan coming up. And the Minnesota Softball went 3-0 against Ohio State. They play Michigan as well coming up.
Okay.
So there it is. I believe Ultimate Frisbee is starting soon. I know we have a few Ultimate Frisbee fans,
There we
but
go.
I think that's starting soon.
Need it.
I don't know. I have to do more research.
We
That's
need
on me.
somebody
To win a
to
championship.
win something.
Yeah. Shout out to the Lynx.
Yeah.
I did see
it's
something.
It's been a while since they won too.
Yeah, I did see something. They didn't include it, but it was like a tweet that was like our records Minnesota sports records in the playoffs, and I think everyone is well below 500.
Yeah, way below.
Like it's not even close.
Yeah, way
So,
below.
but they didn't include the Lynx, which we have a championship.
That's true.
So,
Here's a question of a team that's not listed in there currently because the season's over.
Mhm.
Minnesota Gopher basketball, men's. Are you getting worried?
oh, we're terrible. I don't even
We
know.
can't even get any guys on the team.
Yeah, but I think this is the problem, and we've talked about like the NIL stuff before, and I think the hardest part is like it's gonna be the same. I don't want to say shit show, but it's gonna be the same circle every year unless we start getting NIL deals. Like people will leave. Our best players will leave because they can go get money somewhere else. And if you win less than 5 games in your conference, who wants to play for you?
Yeah, but I'm like we're losing guys that are mid-major, are coming from mid-majors, and they're going to other mid-majors. You don't,
Yeah,
like
I don't
a
know.
Power 5 team in the Big Ten can't get guys that are coming from mid-majors, and they're losing out on other mid-majors.
Yeah,
You would think that we should be able to get those guys,
yeah.
especially at this point when a lot of the other Power 5 teams have already filled their roster for next year.
Yeah. I guess here's my
That's not an
question.
issue.
Would you rather, I don't know, it's tough. I mean, I feel like the answer is pretty obvious, but like, would you rather be the star player on a mid-major team or have your team suck? You play 15 to 20 minutes on the Gophers.
I mean,
That's what it is, though. I think that's what these guys are leaving. I mean, maybe, and I don't think the mid-majors have more necessarily a ton of money. From what we've seen and done research on, like the U of M does not have NIL money. They just don't.
no, they don't.
Like they do, but they don't.
They don't do a very good job of it.
Right. So it's like, I don't know. Would you stay? Would
Would
you
I?
stay here?
Well, if I was already balling it here and I could go
Jamison
somewhere
battle
else.
wise.
Yeah,
You were
no,
that good.
No, I would not say.
Yeah. But if you were like a lower half, I just think it's hard because it's like you do lose those guys to the mid majors. But it's like I think you gotta show something. I just don't know how you change. Like it's gonna be the same thing we're gonna get smoked every single year.
Well, we have to get guys that are moving up from the mid majors that have proven themselves there but want to play high major basketball.
Like a big conference.
It's a different game.
Right. I just think the hardest part is like if you're moving, like yeah, you're coming to the Big Ten, but like you stink. There's no chance you're making the next level, like the next like the NCAA tournament. Like we're bad.
I mean, we're not good, but
Remember when it
we
used
need
to
to get
sell out
those
the
guys
freaking arenas?
to be able to be competitive.
I think the hardest part is in today's day and age. The last thing on this is the hardest part is with NIL and everything. It's hard to get a guy who's like a freshman, who's a good player, develop him and keep him for 2, 3, 4 years. They're just gonna leave,
Well, yeah.
and that's the hardest part.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. I don't know. New year though. Everyone's 0-0.
Yeah, we just have to fill a roster first.
We got it somehow. Get 5
Like,
guys.
yeah.
What was the team that didn't some team like not have enough players, so they called like their intramural?
Who
We've
was
talked about that.
Was
That was
that-
one of our first few episodes.
Wasn't that Illinois State or something like that?
It was some random thing.
want
I
to
don't
say
know.
It was Illinois State.
Yeah, it was some.
That was
It was
the
a
Red
smaller
Bulls.
school. It wasn't in the Big Ten, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. It's tough when Chicago State is probably better than you.
Yeah,
Worst
it's
team
very
in all
tough.
of Division One.
It is very tough. I'll be honest, I don't have a betting recap for us.
That's okay. To be honest with you right now, it's probably not
The
looking
NBA
good.
playoffs are tough.
The NBA playoffs are tough, and we'll get into the recap after, but like there's a lot of teams. NBA tough, NHL tough, MLB tough,
Mm-hmm.
soccer tough.
Tough sled now.
Yeah, there's really
The
nothing.
teams that are supposed to be winning are not winning.
Not yet. You're talking in all the sports.
All.
Yeah. So
So.
we'll see.
I don't know.
I mean, sheesh, if we would have known the unders for NHL are like money.
Lately, yeah.
They are money.
Yeah.
I mean, every single game I think the Wild played against Stars under.
Pretty close. I think I might have hit one over.
Probably when the Wild
But-
won.
Then I lost every single other game because I was on the over and it was under.
Yeah. Yeah, and like the Avalanche out. Boston Bruins out.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. It's not good. Let me tell you. It's not good.
It's good for the sport though.
I guess. All right. What are we drinking today, David?
So it's new. This is the Sunny D Vodka Seltzer.
blast from the past.
Blast from the past. We'll see how it is. It could ruin Sunny D forever. I haven't really had Sunny D in a long time, but I mean,
that's like when you use a mixer for drinks and then it's like, and then you go too hard and you can't ever drink
like
that
Coke?
drink again.
Oh,
I feel like a lot of people did that with like lemonade. They would have a ton of vodka lemonades in college,
right.
and they would be drinking the worst possible vodka.
Well, the cheapest.
Yeah, the worst.
Yeah.
And so then it ruined the taste of lemonade forever.
Yeah, and I think that I will say that's kind of the thing too. Like you look at, I think some people like with rum and cokes, but I mean I think it's different. I mean, but here's the thing: I don't really drink pop anyways, or orange juice.
Rum and Coke, if you make it right, it tastes. It just like the finish is.
Well, I think if you make any mixed drink right, it's like there should just be a little ting, you know. The problem is sometimes you go places and there's a lot more ting than you want.
A lot more ting.
So,
all right, beer we're going with is from Humble Forager Brewing Co. It's in Wanakee. Is that how you say it?
Minnesota?
No, it's in Wisconsin.
I don't know. Sorry.
How would you say that?
Yeah, Wanakee.
Wanakee?
I feel
It'll probably be just so wrong.
Yeah.
Wanakee, Wisconsin, from Humble Forager Brewing Co. It's called Pinseeker Pilsner in the spirit of golf. We're golfing this weekend, and it's the first time all year, so.
Yeah. And I'll throw this out there. So, poured this seltzer. This is the first seltzer, I think, that has not been, like, see-through, but also not had color. You know what this looks like?
It was bubbling fast.
You know what this looks like? What does that look like?
It looks like white Gatorade.
Bang, Chris! That is what I'm talking about. That wasn't even scripted.
I'm not really a white Gatorade guy.
I think white Gatorade is probably top 3. Blue is the best.
Light blue or dark blue?
No, dark blue.
Or cool blue.
Actually, cool blue is the best. The hardest part is nowadays.
Is the best.
I think no. What's the blue? I'll say this is probably a hot take. I think it's like it's
Hey,
blue cherry.
Don't spill today.
Yeah, this is new carpet. I know this is a long crap.
Yeah, it is. So
That's why I said you gotta keep your computer. You want to keep your computer?
I need to.
For what?
I'll take this.
So you're ready to spill on your computer than the carpet?
Yeah.
Okay. Smells orangey.
Smells very orangey.
I'll say this
Smells
too.
a little tangerine.
Yeah, tangerine. I had a vodka orange juice when we were in California, or not California, Colorado, and this kind of brought me back. Oh, not good though. It didn't look good.
I'm sorry, I gave it away.
It's fizzy.
It's very fizzy.
Oh, it's like one of those. What are those things that like pop in your mouth? Pop rocks.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the fizz that's in the back. It's tough to swallow.
Yeah, if you put some in your mouth and just let it sit there, then you can hear the.
Yeah, it's definitely very fizzy. I will say this. If you like orange juice, I don't think it's really that bad. I think it's like one of those things where it's like, I don't think it ruins Sunny D for me. Like, I'll still drink orange juice. I don't think it's like that.
Do you feel like you taste, from what you remember when you drank Sunny D back in the day, do you feel like you're getting that taste or not really? It's like something completely different.
Well, I think the fizz overtakes it.
Okay.
Like, I think truthfully, like I can taste a little orange, but like you said, once it hits your tongue, like the fizz takes over. And like I said, it's tough to swallow. I will say this though, I don't think it's really that bad. I actually kind of like it. I kind of like it, but like I said, it seems like one of those drinks will be very tough to drink multiple because of the fizz.
All right, what are you gonna give it then?
I'm giving it a 6.3.
Okay.
I think it's solid. I don't mind it. I do like orange juice.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I think it could do without the fizz. But once we poured it, you knew there was gonna be a lot of fizz.
Yeah, it was bubbling like crazy. I'm gonna give it a 3-0.
Jesus. I should have done this. This is a mixed opportunity. We should have brought Sunny D.
Real Sunny D.
Yeah. Not to put it in it, but I'm just saying like to try a glass of it.
With the pop top.
The pop top.
Yeah, with like the little handhelds, and you got the pop top.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just used to turn mine up. What are you talking about? Pop top.
The individual bottle.
Mm.
You got the pop top.
Yeah, you're yeah. I
The
thought.
Sunny D.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I thought you meant the big jugs had the pop top. You're
No,
talking
no.
individual, like they
Yeah.
look like baby bottles.
Yeah, with the pop top. The reason I'm giving it so low is because it reminds me of Truly with the fake
Fizz.
fake sugar.
Yeah. Oh, the fake sugar.
Yeah.
I will say the fizz.
Do you get that taste?
That is a long way down.
Do you get that?
I think it's better than Truly. I will say because I think it does have flavor. I like I said, I do like orange
But do you
juice.
taste that fake stuff?
Oh, 100%. It's from Cold Spring. It's from Minnesota.
Well, we like our Sunny D.
No, it doesn't have anything else besides. It says average analysis. Calories 95, carbs 2 grams. Fat 0, protein
average
0.
drink as well.
Gluten free though, like all they are.
There you go. All right, we're moving on.
I have a question. When it says made with real fruit juice, how much fruit juice or real juice? How much juice do you think it has to have in it that's real to say that?
Probably a very
0.1?
small amount. A very small amount.
Okay. Cool can though.
Yeah.
I mean, cool can. Vodka. What's vodka?
Mm-hmm.
Sparkling water.
What's the percentage on there?
4.5.
Okay.
0 sugar. 0 grams of sugar.
Yeah, it has 0 grams of sugar because it has all the fake sugar.
That's true. This also has not.
You can put 0 grams
It's
of
cold.
sugar. Yeah, it was in the fridge.
Yeah.
You can put 0 grams of sugar, but have the fake sugar, and it still tastes awful. Our Pin Seeker Pilsner.
Okay. It's kind of weird to me. Maybe I
It's
shouldn't.
got a lot of foam at the top.
Yeah, like maybe I shouldn't look at it when I'm drinking it, but like it's weird that the foam like doesn't go away; it just goes to the back.
Yeah.
When you're drinking, and then the beer just slides through.
I feel like you could pound a couple of these on the course.
Yeah, I think I will say this. This is probably, man, I'm not flexible. This is probably top 5 coolest cans though. I'd probably bias from,
Yeah, give
I
them
like
a look.
golf.
Give them a look. Give them a look.
but it's a pretty cool can. I mean, it's cool. It feels cool.
One of the reasons why I got it was because of the cool can.
4.2.
Yeah, it tastes light though.
Yeah,
It's very light, and you can almost see through this more than you can see through the Sunny D, which you don't really find that too often.
Yeah. Its slogan is think globally, forage locally, live humbly, drink adventurously. It says you can scan this thing.
For what?
Scan to learn more about this classic Pilsner. It's kind of cool.
I would say that's exactly what it is, a classic Pilsner, an easy to drink on the course beer.
Yeah. Would you compare it to like a light beer? Like a Coors Light?
It's got a little bit of extra flavor, a little more than that.
Yeah.
But it's very light.
It's very good.
It's easy to drink.
Oh, it's very good. Dun, dun. I'm giving it a 7.0. I think
Okay.
it's one of the better ones. I think the reason also I'm giving it a 7.0 is because I do think it resembles a light beer a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like we've talked about, I mean, the color is, the foam is kind of weird to me how it's still not going away. Like, I don't know why, but
Yeah, we're drinking it, and it's
if you get beyond that
Yeah.
part, it's a good beer. Like you said, it's a light beer, so it's good for the course.
great for the course. I'm giving it 6.9.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I could have probably gone a little higher, but
No,
we'll go with that.
no.
Easy to drink, light on your feet, so that you can
Light in the belly so you can turn your hips.
yeah,
Yeah.
pound the ball.
I don't know why you need to be light on your feet for golf.
You gotta stay soft with it.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool.
All right, so we got 3-0 for me, 6-3 for Dave on the Sunny D. So take it or try it at your own risk.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's tough one to find. But and
It
then
is
we
a
got
tough
the
one.
Pin Seeker Pilsner. We got 6.9 for me, 7-0 for Dave. So both of us like that one.
Yeah, like I said, I think that one's good because it's like it's a light beer.
So if you go to Waunakee, Wisconsin,
Try it
stop by
out.
Humble Forager.
Yeah. And the can just makes it cooler.
Yep.
The can's cool.
Exactly. All right, well that's what they call.
And that's what they call a review. Boom, boom, baby.
All right, plan for the day. We're gonna recap NFL draft, talk winners, losers, and then we'll sprinkle in the NBA. We'll call it a day.
Yeah.
So NFL draft, David.
I think the biggest, well, first of all, if you guys listen to episode 58.
Oh yeah, I was gonna.
No. I don't want, no. I'm just saying, I should have doubled down I had texted Chris.
Yeah,
And I said, hey, what was our bet? Because I was like thinking, he goes, running back in the top 10. And then I listened to the episode and I said, no, there's just running back before wide receiver.
And there's two.
There's two. I think, I'll say this, Jahmyr Gibbs, very far of a stretch.
Shocking. That was a shock.
I think it was shocking for him. He even came out and he was like, I did not expect to get drafted.
Yeah.
Like, good for you, talented, and now it makes sense that because they got rid of DeAndre Swift. He's kind of like a DeAndre Swift-esque. I think hopefully he doesn't get hurt as much as DeAndre Swift, but I think I was thinking about this during the draft. I was like, if the Falcons don't take Bijan Robinson, like, I don't think he would have gone. I don't think he would have got drafted until later. I don't, unless the Lions would have taken him again.
Yeah, if the
instead of him.
Falcons didn't pick Bijan, do you think the Lions would have picked him?
Yeah, or yeah, I do.
I feel like Jahmyr Gibbs does what
More for
they
the
kind
Lions.
of want.
Well, and they just got David Montgomery.
Right.
Lions. So it's like, yeah, they need a guy who's like, and this is the thing too.
Do you think David Montgomery's gonna be a starter?
Yeah, I think they'll do the same thing what they'll do with DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams.
Yeah, but that would mean Jahmyr Gibbs would be the starter.
Oh yeah, I guess depends. I mean, this is the thing. Okay, I'll take that back. Jahmyr Gibbs might be the starter for the first snaps, but I also think David Montgomery. It also depends how training camp goes, but I think David Montgomery will end up being that guy. That's like the Jamal Williams, which will be the most frustrating thing for fantasy people because it's like
Can't pick either of them.
can't pick. And like I said, maybe it was because DeAndre Swift got hurt. That's why they started doing it. But Jamal Williams had 17 touchdowns. That was a record.
Yeah, it was.
We might have had less than 200 yards total because he just ran it at the 1 yard line every time.
Yeah.
But I think that was very surprising, but I did think it was kind of crazy once my boy JSN went. What do you go, 20th, I think?
20.
Yeah, to Seattle, which I think is a great
first
pick.
wide receiver off the board
Which
at pick 20.
That's a great pick for them. You have DK, you have Tyler Lockett, you have JSN.
Okay,
That's pretty good for Geno. If Geno can't perform with those guys, that's pretty good.
I have a question. Were you watching that pick?
I did watch
Did you watch the highlights when they picked him?
No, I didn't. I didn't like watching it. Tell me, I just saw the picks and then I was like, yeah.
Okay, I think he runs really weird.
Oh, I didn't see how he runs, to be honest.
Like,
what do you mean?
I don't know. It just like doesn't look like he's fully running.
Oh, is he like gliding?
No, it's like something with his legs.
Oh, really? I don't know.
It just looked like he wasn't running. Like, play that video.
This one?
Yeah.
He's a 90 overall. I mean, I think he was definitely the number one type wide receiver.
No, I know he's good.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying anything against that. I'm just saying he was the number one. I was surprised he went all the way down here.
Yeah, you kind of expected him to go a little bit earlier. But, I mean, it made up for it because it was literally 4 wide receivers right in a row.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was, I mean, once they started going. And like I said, I think the Vikings pick was good. I think he's a good player, Jordan Addison.
I just do.
I think he'll be very good across the ball from Justin Jefferson. I think it's what we needed. This?
Yeah, just watch it.
Oh shit, it's like fucking fast forward. Probably should put it full screen. Yeah. But I think
might be the commercials.
I think here's the thing. I think the Ravens, huge pick. I think that Zay Flowers kid is so good. He is so fast. He's a Tyreek Hill fast.
Do you think that if he would have been available when we were up, we would have picked him?
Yeah. Over Jordan Addison?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if both of them were available, I think we'd take Zay Flowers. Don't get me wrong, I think Jordan Addison is very good. And he was very good at Pitt, and he was very good at USC. But I'm saying, like...
Okay,
It's not showing anything. I think here's the hardest part, is like, if you're the Chargers, sure, you take Quentin Johnson, who's a big dude. Obviously is kind of a huge question mark, I think. Like, a lot of people have him as a question mark. You have a big body in Mike Williams already.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you take a Zay Flowers? You have Keenan Allen, Zay Flowers, and Mike Williams. Whoa. No free ads.
We'll just turn that music off.
Yeah. So what am I looking for? Oh my god, dude. He's a freak.
That was a nasty kid. Okay, doesn't he look like he runs weird?
No, I think he just uses his arms
His
a lot.
leg. Watch his legs though. It's like he doesn't fully extend them.
I don't know. He's
It's like
fast, though, bro.
he's kind of like compressed.
Well, he did have a 2022 season-ending hamstring.
Look.
Maybe he's favoring.
Look at that. That was a perfect one.
Maybe he's favoring his hamstring.
Watch this. Right here. Doesn't he look like he's running with his butt sticking back?
Yeah, I don't know.
You can't see that?
I'm just saying. I don't really.
Just watch this one.
Yeah, I think he's running weird. I think it's because he had the hamstring. I think it's because he had the hamstring.
This is before the hamstring.
I don't know. I'm just saying, dude.
He didn't play all last year, I don't think, did he?
Yeah, he played the beginning of the year and then he got hurt. If he can run that fast and still run weird, I'm fine with it, dude. He's a beast. He's a great runner. He's making these guys look stupid.
Yeah, well, these are the highlights. Obviously, he's gonna look good. But
yeah.
I'm just saying, it's kind of weird.
But I'll say this also: the crazy thing about the draft. Well, one of the things that stood out to me about the draft was like, I love the Houston Texans making moves.
You do?
100%. Dude, this year, first of all, this year is going to be a CJ Stroud growing year.
Okay.
You have a dominant defensive player.
So
in
what
Will
do you
Anderson.
think? What do you think their record's going to be?
Their record?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to win, how many? 18? 17.
So you get
18.
You get 17 games.
17?
There's 18 weeks, but 17 games.
I think they're going to go 6 wins.
6 wins, huh?
6 wins.
That might be aggressive.
6 wins. So they had 3 last year. CJ Stroud, Damian Pierce, okay, Robert Woods, Nico Collins, John Mechie could be decent. High hopes for him. Dalton Schultz. Those aren't bad players.
Yeah, but compare them to other teams, and you're looking at.
Yeah, but they won.
The worst.
They won 3 games last year with Davis Mills. Chris, Davis Mills.
What do you think is? You think 6 is their most likely outcome?
I think their over/under is probably 5.5, and I would take 6. I would take the over.
Really, I would think it's lower than that.
Okay, well, I'm taking the over. I think they're going to win 6. I don't think their team's really that bad offensively. I think it's got some growing room.
Oh, it's at 5.5.
Whoa! 6. It just depends how much he progresses.
They're at the very bottom. They're the bottom. 5.5.
Yeah, because
that actually seems kind of high for the very bottom.
Yeah, but it's also very tough for a team to be like, yeah, you're gonna win 2 games this year. Like, nah, that's pretty bad.
I mean, I guess, but still, it's like I don't know.
They still are professional athletes.
Yeah, but
you run into a few wins here.
Yeah, the last year, 3.
That's what I'm saying.
But here's the thing. So then the Cardinals are the next lowest.
I actually think the Cardinals had a good draft. They're protecting Kyler Murray, Paris Jackson, or whatever
they moved back a couple times. But hey, here's what I was going to bring up. You got the Texans, who gave up next year's first round pick to move up from 12 to 3.
Yep.
If they suck next year,
yeah, that's tough.
And the Cardinals also suck. Right now, based off of projections, the Cardinals have the first and the second pick in the draft.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's not good.
I will say this, I don't think, because I think DeAndre Hopkins is going to be gone. I think
he posted on his Instagram today, I think it was, that he was like, who's saying that I wanted to leave? Because he's back in Arizona.
Yeah, they all do that shit. I think they'll have more wins than the Cardinals, but that would be tough if they were both 1-2. I could see if they were 1-2.
Even if it's like 1-3.
Yeah,
the Texans are so bad. They need first round picks. They can't just be giving up these guys for one guy.
I'll tell you this: the Texans will still have a first round pick next year. They'll find a way to have somebody.
How?
They'll trade
they
for
gave
something.
Up their first
They'll
round
trade
pick.
somebody. I'm telling you right now, they will.
They don't have anybody to trade worth a first round. They were saying that Dalvin's worth a 5th rounder.
Dalvin Cook?
Yes.
Yeah, Dalvin's washed. We should get rid of him, actually.
No, that's what they were saying. The word on the street is we were potentially going to trade him to the Dolphins for like a 5th round pick.
Oh, we should have. I will say this.
No, like right now, like today.
For next year's?
Yeah.
Well, he wants to go back to Miami. That's the word on the street. I think here's the thing: is you have a lot of growing room. I think, if they have to give up the first round, that's tough. But like, you have young, talented players. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I mean, I think getting Will Anderson and I think CJ Stroud, I think it's also great. Here's the thing. New coach. Fans have to be committed to something. It's good to see that they're making some kind of moves.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, that's just how I looked at it. What do you think about Anthony Richardson to the Colts?
Don't mind it.
Yeah.
As the draft,
Will Levis dropped?
yeah, but as the draft started, it made a lot of sense because the Colts coach is from Philadelphia, and they were like, "Oh, he probably wants a guy that's similar to Jalen Hurts, where you can do similar things."
Yeah.
And so Anthony Richardson is the most closely aligned play style wise as Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
So when they said that, I was like, "Oh, that makes a lot of sense."
Right. I think it would be interesting too. I think because like they do have the mock drafts out fantasy football next year.
Mm-hmm.
Bijan Robinson's like the number 5 overall running back.
Overall,
Like out of the running back tiers, he's the number 5 or 6. He's literally top 5,
like first round pick.
first round. Because,
Wow.
but that's the thing. It's
That's
like,
bold.
oh, it's 100% bold. But you think about it, it's like, dude, the Falcons will run
like
the
the
ball.
overall, like redraft fantasy football leagues, or is that rookie draft would be number 1?
Oh, this is the fucking mock draft actually. Oh, fucking.
So he's probably behind Christian McCaffrey,
Austin Eckler.
Justin Jefferson.
Oh no, I'm saying just running backs, not overall.
Oh.
Sorry, just running backs.
I gotcha.
Just running backs. Yeah, let's see. Where's the
Is he behind Saquon?
Saquon might sit out.
Oh really? Oh, it says Bijan over Saquon.
Yeah, Saquon might sit out. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have the rankings up top.
Right here, fantasy football. No, where's the thing where I can just like click on it? I'll keep looking.
Sheesh. Yeah, what do you think about Will Levis dropping out of the first round?
I think here's the thing is I think it's stunning in a sense that like he was talked up.
He was talking himself up that he was going to go 1 overall.
Yeah, that was so stupid. But also at the same time, like, dude, if people just watch your tape, like, sure, dude, you're jacked. You're terrible. You were terrible at Kentucky. Number 3 overall, right there. Bijan Robinson. Number 3. Over Eckler.
Yeah, but Eckler's not happy.
This can't be. This is standard. Pause. This is standard.
Who does stand?
Oh, so he's 6 overall PPR.
Boo!
Tony Pollard at 7. That's your boy.
I love Tony Pollard.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. So he's top.
It's a shame that my boys didn't win last year. Tony Pollard, Austin Eckler.
Yeah, that was your chance.
Ugh.
But I will say this: I think Bijan Robinson just because of volume, like just because of sheer volume.
Yeah, but how much do you think Tyler Algier? I forgot.
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, I actually.
How much do you think Tyler Algier? He's only his second year.
I know, but I think here's the thing: is he might become a goal linebacker or whatever.
That's not good for Bijan.
No, but I'm saying like
First
just in
round,
general. I'm just
first
saying
round,
Bijan Robinson will get 75 to 80% of the snaps.
Really? That high?
Right out of the game. Oh yeah, dude, you take him 8 overall. He's your guy now.
Yeah, but they were running everybody.
You didn't have it. Tyler Algier is a lot different than Bijan Robinson.
I'm just saying the average 4.9 a carry. That's pretty good.
Yeah, they were also the most frustrating team to watch because they Mariota. I'll say this. What are we doing? I'll say this. I will say the Lions, very interesting to pick Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah.
And Jack Campbell, linebacker from
Yeah.
Iowa, kind of
A
random.
couple questionable picks.
But I will say later in the draft, getting Hendon Hooker, not bad.
No, I know.
That was a good pick.
That was a good pick. I was kind of hoping that the Vikes would sneak in.
But I will say, like, I just don't get it. Like, there's a lot better players, it looks like, on the board than Jack Campbell. I could be wrong. I don't know anything about Jack Campbell.
He might be a beast.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, he's good linebacker.
Yeah, Iowa has a great defense. I did see something, too. Every single one of Georgia Bulldogs starters on defense last year got drafted.
By the Eagles.
No, just in general, got drafted.
Damn near by the Eagles.
But I'll say this, yeah. But here's the thing. The Eagles' draft was fantastic.
Yeah, they just keep picking Georgia.
Their defensive line is 6 deep.
Yeah. I know.
That's that. And you pick Nolan Smith.
They keep picking defensive linemen too.
Yeah. Well, they don't need really offensive help. as long as Kelsey keeps coming back, they really don't need. I mean, maybe offensive line depth, but like you don't need a running back. Because here's the thing: DeAndre Swift goes down. Well, Boston Scott, see ya, you're in.
They got a bajillion guys. They all do the same thing.
Yeah. So I think they had a great draft. I will say this: Vikings. I am happy with the pick. We did talk about that a little bit, but I am happy with the pick. I think he'll be good.
I think our offense is going to dominate. Top 3 in the league. It has to be.
Yeah, I just am kind of scared though. Like I don't know about Dalvin. Like I think Dalvin's good, but like even last year when we were watching games, we were like, dude, he used to break those and he used to go.
Yeah, but we re-signed Madison for a reason. I think we're going to see a
push
changing of a guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think that I'll be honest, I was a little surprised the Vikes didn't pick Ringo.
Oh, Caleb Ringo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised they also didn't go with Joey
was
Porter Jr. I think Joey Porter Jr. was kind of on people's.
In the first round, I thought that's who we were going to go. Honestly.
Joey Porter?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a good player.
But, I mean, it didn't happen. But Keeler Ringo, when did he go? 3rd round?
Yeah, I don't know if it was 3rd or late 2nd.
Yeah, no, 3rd.
He dropped.
Yeah, because he was after our next pick.
Yeah. Shout out to the Gopher guy, John Michael Schmitz.
We picked the corner from USC, and I was watching it with my mom. I was like, well, I like the guy from Georgia, Keely Ringo. And then we picked the corner from USC, and she was like, oh, well, that's not your guy. I was like, nope.
Yeah, interesting.
He's gonna get picked 3 picks later by who knows? Oh, the Eagles, because he went to Georgia.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Also, I'm interesting move by the 49ers to take a kicker, 99th overall.
Love it.
What?
Hey, if that's what you need,
that's like
you gotta draft to your needs.
That's like playing Madden, doing a fantasy draft,
or fantasy football, honestly.
Yeah, or fantasy, but fantasy football's a little different. But that's like Madden getting to like the 6th or 7th round, being like, I want an auto sim. I'm just gonna pick my favorite kicker, pick my favorite punter, and auto sim.
Yeah. No, 100%.
So.
And also, get this. So, my dad got back yesterday, or Monday. Yeah, yesterday. And he was like, oh, did you see the Vikes drafted the linebacker from Cincinnati? And
well, they didn't draft him. They picked him.
Just wait.
Oh, here we go.
He was like, oh, did you see they drafted the linebacker from Cincinnati? And he was all like, oh, well, all these teams are going to be so mad they didn't draft me because whatever. And apparently the reason why he was supposed to be like a 3rd to 5th round pick, and he went undrafted.
He was top 150.
Yeah. So literally a 3rd to 5th round pick, didn't get drafted. Apparently he's like 2 inches shorter than what the ideal linebacker size is.
Yeah.
Anyways, he's like 6 foot 240 is his size. And you're worried about 2 inches shorter. Anyways, so he goes, did you see the linebacker that the Vikings drafted from Cincinnati? And I go, we didn't draft any linebacker from Cincinnati. We signed him as an undrafted. He goes, no, we drafted him. Look it up. And he was testing me. I was like, I literally listed off the 6 guys that the Vikings drafted. And he was like, oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was a good pickup, though. I think he'll be good.
Oh, yeah.
I think here's the thing.
He'll be decent.
I don't know why you need tall linebackers.
Well, no.
No, just get a big boulder in there and
right.
Yeah,
especially if you need him for a run defense.
Right. I think it's good. I think making moves. I mean, obviously defensively, I don't know who this USC cornerback guy is. I don't know.
I don't either.
Anything about him. Obviously, was teammates with Addison, but it's like I didn't think USC really had a good defense. I used to give up like 50 points a game.
Yeah.
But
we went USC, LSU. So
yeah,
we're targeting.
I think it's crazy when you look at how many teams, like all these teams, like obviously Georgia's up there, Alabama, Ohio State. Like,
yeah, so basically, if you go there, you're getting drafted.
Yeah, if you have some random Big Ten linemen that go, it's crazy. But yeah, it's interesting. It'll be fun though. I mean, football season's right around the corner.
Yeah. So what do they got? Rookie OTAs or rookie camp or
yeah?
What's the next thing?
It's got to be something coming up in what, August?
No, earlier, like June probably. I bet it's rookie camp. It could. Oh, excuse me.
July, during the second half of July is when July 18th to 26th is when the veteran. No, Rookies,
that's training.
Rookies July 18th to 26th. Veterans 23rd, 26th.
That's rookie camp. Or that's
That's
training
rookie camp.
Rookie camp.
What is rookie camp?
This one in 2022 is Friday, May 13th.
So what is rookie camp?
Rookie mini camps where NFL dreams begin and end.
So you just go for like a month? You just go for a month?
Picture hundreds of just minted college grads flying across the country studying like they had never studied before, spending a few job shadowing, then finding out right then if they'll ever draw a paycheck in their chosen field. They spend every minute being evaluated in the biggest and smallest ways, blah, 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 blah. And then it says, besides drafted rookies with their slotted deals, every NFL team signs at least a handful of undrafted free agents and invites at least several more hopefuls on a tryout basis. All told, dozens of young men will spend the next few days and weeks zipping around the country wondering if their dreams are about to come true or if they're in for a rude wait.
Tanner Morgan got picked.
Really?
Yeah. Mo Ibrahim got picked up, undrafted. Yeah.
So, let's see here. When is this? It should say. I think it's like in the next few weeks.
So they go for like a month and get a month off?
Oh, here we go. NFL off-season workout. Alright.
The end of May.
OTA off-season workouts, May 25th to rookie minicamp, May 14th through the 16th.
So it's 3 days.
Yeah.
And then you go to OTAs. So that's probably when
So you got May 14th to the 16th, and then you got OTA off-season workouts at the end of May, early June, and then like shifting slightly towards middle of June, and then middle of June is mandatory minicamp.
And then you have rookies report to training camp
In July
18th.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy that.
So you do like 3 days, and then you got a little bit of time off, and then another 3 days, a little time
I wonder what the premise is why some teams get to
longer,
go earlier for.
earlier or longer.
Well, earlier, but like some of these teams, like the Vikings, like rookies report July 24th, veterans reply, they show up the 26th. Like that's 2 days. Some teams it's like July 18th to July 26th. Like what? Why do they get 5 more days? Look at 19th.
The Vegas Raiders.
No, Vegas Raiders are 18th to the 20th, but I'm saying July 19th, rookies, July 26th is
whole
veterans.
week.
A whole week.
Wow.
What are you doing? That's crazy. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see the draft. I think it's a good time. I can't complain about it. I think we obviously made good moves.
Yep.
So
The early favorite for Rookie of the Year is Bijan, followed by Bryce Young, CJ Stroud. Do you think that Bijan's going to win it?
I'll say this. I think he'll get the volume.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know, like, if a quarterback performs just as well as him, do they just give it to the quarterback? I think so. I think it's a quarterback-heavy kind of league.
So who do you think will win?
I think Bryce Young will win it. Because I think the Panthers actually will be decent. Like, they have weapons.
I think they'll be decent, and, like, it helps that their division is not the strongest.
Right.
I mean, they're in the same division, so they'll play each other 2 times a year.
It's good games.
So that could help show exactly where each one is.
Right. So.
But yeah, I do think Bryce Young. I mean, I don't know what I'll bring up
The lines are.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Bijan is plus 300. And Bryce Young plus 475. That's a pretty good. Bryce Young plus 475. CJ Stroud plus 700 with JSN. I mean, I just don't think that.
I think once you get past those 3, it won't matter. I mean, unless Jahmyr Gibbs is like the starter and David Montgomery gets hurt, so he just takes over. But still, even then. I mean, I don't know. I think the hardest part about Bijan Robinson will be the scariest thing is like volume, because if he gets so much volume, like, I don't know.
But Jahmyr Gibbs, I think, has a better chance than JSN. JSN's 3rd on the depth chart.
Yeah.
I don't see any way how he's the offensive rookie of the year with those two guys on the same team. Especially with Geno Smith. I mean, I know that he had a really high completion percentage last year, but still.
Yeah, but for a wide receiver too, like you have to have. I mean, to beat out those guys, yeah, that's tough.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Interesting. I mean, we got Jordan Addison. What is that? Seventh most likely. Hendon Hooker. Wow.
He's not even a
ninth
player. And once you start getting down there,
he's
it's
not
like,
gonna play.
Who cares?
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I got on the draft.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's right around the corner. 2 months.
There you go.
2 months.
Or 2 weeks.
Yeah, for the Rooks.
Alrighty, NBA playoffs. What did we learn with round 1? The Bucks are out, so we got Heat Knicks. We got Celtics 76ers. So we got 2 teams that we thought were going to be here and 2 teams we did not think that were going to be here.
Yeah. I'll say this. I think the most surprising team, and we said our MVP last week, I think it has to still be the Heat.
Yeah.
Like, I think it has to be the Heat in the sense that they already won.
Butler.
They already won game 1.
The playoffs MVP.
Playoffs MVP. They won game 1. They're currently live up by 2. Game 2 without Jimmy Butler. But still, like, they're up 1-0, so they know they're going back home with at least a 1-1, if not 2-0.
Yep.
Besides that, I think we both had, obviously, Celtics, 76ers. The surprising thing is that the 76ers took game 1.
Oh, yeah. Without Embiid.
Without Embiid.
MVP
I think
Embiid.
that was a huge choke job by the Celtics.
James Harden dominated, though.
Yeah, he dominated. That's old James Harden right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think it's crazy. I mean, like, looking at it now, like, this Heat team does not look like an 8 seed.
No.
And I know they're taking over, like, Jimmy Butler's taking over, but, like, beating the Bucks. I know Giannis was out a few games. They handled them.
They looked awful.
The Bucks?
Yes.
Yeah, they don't know how to close out a game.
They don't. I mean, the freaking game 6 was unbearable to watch at the end of the game.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Because, I mean, okay, I was talking through this with Andrew. You have, at the end of the game, so they got defense and they're doing offense a little bit offense, defense subs. You got Giannis, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday. Those guys are in the whole time, right? For obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Then you got Brook Lopez, and you got, who was the other
Like
guy?
Pat Connaughton?
No, he wasn't in. It was Brook Lopez and...
Grayson Allen?
No, not him. There's one other person.
Bobby Portis?
No, I can't remember the other person. But they had Brook Lopez in for sure. Then, so they're down at the very end. They're down by 1 point.
Yep.
I think. Did they lose by 1 point?
I think they lost by 1. Yep.
Yeah. So they're down by 1 point. They get the ball. They sub in their guys. So they sub in Grayson Allen and Pat Connaughton. So the 5 on the court are Giannis, Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, Grayson Allen, and Pat Connaughton. Keep in mind, Grayson Allen and Pat Connaughton just subbed in. They hadn't played the rest of overtime. You got Giannis. He brings it down. He gets stopped on a drive, kicks it out to Chris Middleton. He tries and drives. Keep in mind, there's only 9 seconds when they start this possession. Chris Middleton, he drives, gets stopped, kicks it out to Grayson Allen. He shot fakes, and then he dribbles in towards the basket. Pat Connaughton is right under the basket. He's pointing at the basket, and you have Grayson Allen with the ball. And so literally the 2 guys that were not in the game, that didn't play the rest of overtime, and are the 2 worst players on the court on that team, have the ball and are right by the basket. The other 3 main guys on the team, nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you guys doing? You're down by 1 point at home in a game that could end your season. You have to do something if you're the guy.
Well, I think what's hard too, I think truthfully what is hard is, like, if you have Giannis bring the ball up, which it's fine, he does it all the time, and he gets stopped on a drive, I don't know if they have a timeout. Call a timeout. Your first initial.
They probably didn't have a timeout.
Then have Drew Holiday bring the ball up and then give it to Giannis. No offense. Every single game they tried to do it though, Giannis literally tries to do the drive and puts his head down. Either maybe game 1 when they blew it or the other one when they blew it. Literally, Giannis would put his head down, drive, and he would get stopped every time. He had 3 offensive fouls every time I saw him.
Yeah, but he's...
Also, Grayson Allen's got to shoot the ball. You have to know how much time is left, and you have to shoot the ball. But it also reminds you in the Kings-Warriors series, Steph Curry just didn't know they didn't have a timeout. They almost lost that game.
Yeah. But they didn't.
But they
won
didn't.
The series.
But I will say this, the Heat look good. The Heat look good.
But the Knicks also look very good.
The Knicks also look very good. But I also think it's this other series. Like, if the 76ers, I think the Boston Celtics should come out and smash the 76ers this next game, even with Embiid. But I'm saying, like,
Embiid supposed to play?
I don't know if he plays or if not.
Okay.
Either way, they might even now rest him just because it's like, hey, we're going home at least 1-1.
I don't know. Maybe. If he's ready to go, he'll play though.
Yeah, but I think that series is very interesting.
Whoever wins that series should take the East.
Should, but dude, the Heat beat the Bucks. The Bucks were the favorite.
Yeah.
They were the number 1 overall seed.
But at some point, their injuries will catch up to them.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's
Tyler Hero's
crazy.
out, but I guess technically Tyler Hero, they did say could come back for the Eastern Conference Finals. Well, that's the next round, and they're winning 1-0 in semis.
Yeah,
So
I think it's crazy though. I think it blows my mind too, where like coaching, you watch this game if we're still talking about the Heat Bucks.
the Bucks. Oh my god!
How can you not switch up your coaching and just be like, all right, we're gonna maybe give help with Jimmy Butler? That bro tore you up like nothing.
How can you not call a timeout with 0.8 seconds left in a tie game before overtime?
Yeah.
So that you can advance the ball. Hello.
Yeah.
Duh.
They make a lot of
That's
sense.
that's NBA 101.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, obviously you have a better chance at making it if you're inbounding it from past half court than on the baseline.
Well, it's like you can tip it, yeah.
Well, with 0.8 you can take a full shot.
Or even a full shot. But I'm just saying you can't, I mean, a half court heave ain't going to go in most times.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on to the West. So I feel like it's the four teams that were the favorites in their first round series. That doesn't mean it was the top 4 seeds, but we got Suns and Nuggets.
Yep.
And we got the Lakers Warriors.
I think this Lakers-Warriors series will be very interesting. I think the Lakers are hot. And I think I've said this about the Warriors. The Warriors came out in Game 7 and actually proved something. They looked god-awful Game 6. And I've said this before. I think Draymond Green is trash. Not because he's not, like, I don't give a crap about the stepping on it or you're trying to be the amp guy. Like, dude, like, the team just doesn't look like they have the team chemistry that they should. Jordan Poole hates it. He hates life right now.
Yeah,
he's pushing people away.
Yeah, but Jordan Poole looks also like ass. So
but he still plays 20, 25 minutes.
He doesn't have a leg to stand on. He's sucking.
Yeah, but he's sucking, but it's like the same thing. I mean, here's the thing is like, Steph Curry is doing Steph Curry-like things. Klay Thompson is kind of carrying his own weight here and there.
He kind of stunk Game 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Steph Curry's basically carried the team.
Yeah, he did.
He carried the team.
He's that guy.
He is that guy, and he proved why he's that guy. And I think the difference is like...
Is he best point guard ever?
Ooh, ever? I think so. He's got to be up there. How many rings does he have?
4.
Is it 3 or 4?
3 or 4. 4.
3 or 4 potentially today. MVPs up there. I mean, dude, he has to be. I mean, it's just like one of those things, though. I think, though, you look at it now and, like, you watch that... 4. So you watch that Lakers series against Memphis. I mean, Lakers just dominated through and through.
Yeah. And when they won, they dominated. Like, they won by 40 points.
That's what I'm saying. Granted, I think Memphis, I've always said Memphis, I think Memphis is okay.
You think the Wolves would beat Memphis in the first round?
With Ja's injury?
Just like with
everything that happened?
Everything the same except for us flipping opponents.
I think we would have taken it to at least 6 or 7. I think we would have potentially stolen 1 in Memphis. But I still think we would have lost in 7. But I think it would have been electric. I just think once it comes down to Game 7, we would have choked.
Plus, we also played the Grizzlies tough.
Pause. I will say this, though. Naz Reid and McDaniels, that's a different story for us.
Well, yeah, it would have been a different story against the Nuggets. I think we go 7 against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I think the Nuggets just handed us.
Yeah. What was it? 6? 5?
5, 4, 1.
5, yeah.
And the 1 was because Ant just decided to fucking take over.
Because Lesh and I were at the game.
Yeah.
Not gonna say it, but undefeated last 3 years in playoffs and playing games. Just saying.
Yeah. I mean, I think here's the crazy thing is I think the Nuggets look better this series against the Suns than they did against the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
I think there was a few games where the Timberwolves, like, we just kind of blew it ourselves.
Yeah. Because we ran out of steam.
Yeah. And got tired. Like, you only have one guy.
Yeah.
And it's like the same thing that happened during the season. Like, what's hard is when you only have one guy who keeps taking over, You give him the ball every time and he doesn't go till 5-6 seconds. Well, he's taking fadeaway shots.
Right, tough.
It just doesn't work. Which is tough because I think it would have been cool to watch the Suns, which could still happen. They're down 2-0. They've looked pretty below average.
Bad. They look bad.
It would be fun to watch them in the Western Conference Finals because I think it would be fun to watch like them.
Who do you want to play?
In the Western Conference Finals?
Yeah.
Lakers. I'm sticking with my Golden State. I think Golden State, I think that series will be fun. I wish the Kings would have won. I said that before.
Yeah, but De'Aaron Fox was hurt.
I know.
Not full strength.
I know. I do think it is crazy that they stole one from Golden State in Golden State. And then they just got
They
smashed.
lost 2 at home.
At home.
And you
They
said
got
they
smoked.
couldn't win it on the road.
They got smoked.
It's true.
Got smoked. But I think Denver's a good team.
I think Denver is continuously proving people that they belong.
I think they also play a style of basketball which is just like, I don't know, it's just weird to watch because even when they were playing the Timberwolves, like the Timberwolves would get out to like a 15-point lead.
Yeah, it's like no problem.
Yeah, no problem. And then they would just come back. Jamal Murray hits a few shots. Jokic does his little pirouette in the lane and scores. It's like, he's solid. I think Jamal Murray has been unreal too. But it's like, here's the thing. If you're the Suns and you score 87 points,
It's not going to work.
and Chris Paul gets hurt.
He got hurt.
Yeah, he got taken out in like the second quarter.
Oh, that's not good.
But that's what I'm saying. But I think here's the thing is the Suns will go home. They need to win both at home because I think playing in Denver is hard.
Oh, yeah. It is.
So
I think it's also funny during every game or towards the end of every game. If you look at Jokic's arms, they are so red.
yeah, they're scratched.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he also initiates contact.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say this.
Yeah, he does. Ugh.
I mean, and I know there's a bunch of Twitter people out there. I get it. But like you start to watch these replays that people are cutting. Every play, players push each other.
Yeah.
Every play. Jimmy Butler pushes off, gets
Yeah.
the bucket.
Every time.
Every time Jokic down in the lane, like literally there's so many times he just extends his arm. And it's like, you watch this big man, the ball's next to him. So you're obviously watching the ball.
Yeah.
He extends his arm. Granted, the players flop, Rudy flops, but it's like, it's just as crazy to me because it's like, dude, he's literally shoving off every play.
Yeah, it's brutal.
So,
Brutal.
I don't know. I think the Boston series will be very fun though. Even if Embiid doesn't come back next game, I think that could go 6 or 7.
Yeah, I will say it's looking pretty good for that low key finals pick.
Who was yours?
Mine was the
Sixers?
Sixers.
Yeah.
Plus 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they win this series, I feel very good about that.
Yeah. I mean, the Heat must have been the lowest, one of the lowest
Probably.
by the Timberwolves and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's fun.
Even the
Dang, Toronto Maple Leafs lost. Okay. Yeah.
it's all about forward, baby. All right, we're good on that NBA for now.
Yeah, NBA's good. Obviously, give you guys another update next week.
Yep. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, keep on keeping on. So
All right.
now we're back.
Yeah, top 5.
Top 5. Whoa, easy there, buddy.
What? No, I didn't even look.
Okay.
I didn't look. So we're doing same concept as last time. 5 rounds, back and forth. We're guessing each other's top 5s. 5 points for their number 1, 4 points for their number 2, so on and so forth. And we'll see how many points each one has. So far, we've done it 2 times, and it's 1-1.
1-1, yeah.
Yeah.
1-1.
So.
There we go.
Oh, we're doing top 5 candies.
Candies, yeah.
Candy today.
Yeah.
And
It's gonna be tough. You gonna catch it?
I'm gonna catch it.
Flip it over.
Yes, I'm gonna flip it over onto the top of my hand.
So I'm gonna say heads. What is that?
That's tails.
Is that it? Tails. So you go first.
I go first. Yeah, whoever wins guesses first. I'm gonna guess Snickers.
That is on my. Do I tell you what it is, or do I just?
No,
mark it?
no.
I'll just spell a Y next to it.
Yep.
Okay. This is dumb. I'm gonna say Snickers.
Nope.
Really? I actually do. I will say this. I'll preface this. I have 5 guesses right here. So I have my guesses already written out. So whatever you say, I'm gonna still go with my guesses.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't have my guesses, but I kind of know where I'm going. Reese's.
No.
You're fucking Reese's Pieces.
Well, I'll tell you why.
All right, go.
You know why. You should know why.
That's stupid.
I'm gonna go with Starburst.
No.
Okay.
Oh. Alright, I'll go with Reese's Egg.
No, Chris. No.
What?
No. No. Still no. Come on. You're better than this. You're better.
Oh, Reese's Take 5.
No. Still no.
Oh, Reese's Fast Break.
God. You can't even guess it now. Don't even guess it.
That's probably number 1.
I'm going to say Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Or Reese's. Probably Reese's Pieces, isn't it? I'm going to say Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Yeah, that's how
Bang.
Alright, Reese's Fast Break.
Well, fucking stupid.
Well, I know that's number 1.
You should have guessed it the first time. That's your fourth guess.
No. That was my
fourth.
Yeah, that was my 4th. Yeah, you're right.
No, third. No. Fourth.
No, that was
fourth.
fourth, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Butterfinger.
Yep.
You put it in your concrete mixers.
Exactly. Those are the 2, Reese's and Butterfinger. I'm gonna go with. I feel like you would do. Twizzlers.
No, unfortunately no. I do like them, the peel ones.
Yeah.
But I don't love them. I mean,
I was wondering if you were gonna give it to me if you had clarified and I said Twizzlers.
no, it's not. They're not on there.
Right.
I'm gonna go with. Oh crap! What was the? It's not one of my guesses, but I'm trying to think.
Well, this is
Take 5.
This is the last guess.
Take 5.
No.
Ah, that was the Blizzard you liked.
Correct. All right, that's it.
Okay.
So we each got 2.
2, but you got my 1 and 3.
You got 1 and 4.
Ah!
So that's 5 plus 2. That's 7 points for you, and I have 8.
Yeah. What is your list? Go 5 to 1.
So my list is 5 Twix. Honorable mention: cookies and cream Hershey's bar.
Actually, I was gonna say
But I feel like Twix.
Have you ever had the peanut butter Twix?
No.
Red? Oh.
No.
I used to get those a few times.
I lean more towards the Twix, so I'd put that at 5.
Okay.
4 is Butterfinger.
Yeah.
3 is 100 Grand. 2 is Milky Way. 1 Reese's.
Okay, so I went a little more out there. My number 5 is the Nerds Gummies.
I never would have guessed that.
No. And number 4, Skittles Purple Bag.
Okay.
Number 3, Snickers. Number 2, Peanut Butter M&Ms. I mean, that's pretty obvious.
Yeah, that's a good.
And then number 1, Reese's Fast Break Bar. I mean, Reese's Fast Break Bar. When you said egg, I was like, what are you doing? You had it.
That still amounts to a dub.
Yeah, it still amounts to a dub. Oh, it was 100 grand, not Take 5.
I know. I knew that's what you were trying to get to.
I was thinking it because it's a red.
Yeah, it is.
It's a red, yeah.
It is red. All right, episode 59. We'll see y'all later.
Peace.